Hello everyone, Eric Lima here. You'll watch my YouTube vlog in which my sentimental thoughts come from the heart, mental oddball shenanigans come from the brain. It's EML77 TV, episode 674. What is going on, everybody? I hope I meant to do another video before I went on Zoom with my church family, and I did, which is really cool. Just to let you guys know, I want to talk about what's happened last night on SmackDown. For those who didn't watch SmackDown, if you did, forget this whole video, skip over to a new video, or watch my other previous ones. Jeff Hardy kicked it off, explaining what was happening, and then he found out. He says that he had a feeling there was someone with red hair and a red beard that drove the car to hit Elias, and then tried to pin it on Jeff Hardy. We stole Jeff Hardy's car to do it, and it was Sheamus. And so Sheamus comes out saying, "Oh, don't accuse anybody that you don't know," and everything else. And all of a sudden, the two went at it. And so as a result, Backlash, that match is happening a week from tomorrow, when Jeff Hardy and Sheamus will go collide at Backlash. And we got Lacey Evans going against Sonya Deville. The two had a double count out, so these had a rematch to get a matchup going, and ended up Sonya Deville blindsided Lacey Evans. The two went at it. An injury, the official got injured. Another official stepped in, and Sonya Deville took advantage of that situation. And as she was about to finish off Lacey Evans, Mandy Rose appeared on the Tron, had a message, and all of a sudden, women's right, it was over. Sonya Deville loses to Lacey Evans. Miz and Morrison have been spending the night trying to pull practical jokes on one Braun Strowman, the Universal Champion. You know, Braun Strowman will defend the Universal title against the two gentlemen in a mixed tag. In a handicap match, excuse me. In a handicap match. So, I archive that to be sure. Okay. Oscar wearing a helmet while eating. No, that's fun to watch. Anyways, let's get back to. So they exploded his drink, his protein drink. He got upset. Then poor Kayla Braxton got slimed when the slime was meant for Braun Strowman, but it got someone on his leg and all that, and Braun Strowman was really upset. But then. They decided to smash Braun Strowman's windshield on his car. Oh, boy. And that's what took the cake, right? Well, and then Miz and Morrison are laughing like Beavis and Butthead. And then it looks like two door attendants say, "Hey, where are they?" One guy stooged them off. He's in that white van over there. He's like, "Go on, get out of there, I can pound you." And then he picked up the van and tipped it over. I said, "Yep." I was like, those two idiots, Miz and Morrison, do they not realize what was going to happen? I mean, what was going to freaking happen if they crossed Strowman? If they're hiding in a car? You know, seriously? I think it was the craziest thing in the world. And then Otis decided to steal Mr. Money in the Bank. The working man superstar decided to steal the crown of King Corbin, and King Corbin's crown is like the medieval version of Starscream's crown. If you watch Transformers the movie, when supposedly Megatron is gone and Starscream decided to take over finally, but Megatron came back as Galvatron and killed him. That crown right there, that's what it reminded me of. So that's why I called King Corbin the clown with the Starscream crown. So anyways, Otis grabbed it, put it on him, walks to the ring with it. King Corbin was not happy, and he decided to attack Otis with a steel chair. He was DQ'd during the matchup, but in the end, Otis had the Caterpillar elbow, celebrated with Mandy Rose in the ring. Congratulations, Otis. the man. Now, the Money in the Bank situation. Now, Von Baskin was onto something here, because it says that could be cashed in for a championship match of his choice, a championship match. Now, obviously, it would be the WWE Championship or the Universal Championship, but there's something going on. It could be like a little loophole in that contract. It's a championship match. That means Otis can go after the NXT title. He can go after the North American title. He can go after the Intercontinental title. He can go after the United States title. Heck, you can get him and get, he can say, listen, I'm cashing in on me and my partner's behalf. We're going after the tag team titles for him and Tucker Knight. No, you never know what goes. You never know, the specifics of the Money in the Bank briefcase. Be very interested to see how Otis plays that out when down the road when he gets decided to cash it in. So you got that one. AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan were talking, debating, sort of a face-off, as Renee Young was interviewing both of them, and AJ Styles decided, well, I'm going to challenge Drew Gulak to a match, and Drew Gulak. In him, I thought, ooh, heck of a matchup between these two. And then all of a sudden, Gulak rolled up Styles with a pin and pinned the former WWE champion. So Drew Gulak beat AJ Styles. That means if AJ Styles wins the Intercontinental title next week on SmackDown against Daniel Bryan, I think Drew Gulak should get a shot at that title. That's my personal opinion on that matter, since he pinned AJ Styles. Shorty G decided that after dealing with Cesaro and Shinsuke Nakamura last week, Mojo Rawley decided to start things up with Shorty G, a.k.a. Chad Gable. But the New Day came to his aid, and them and Shorty G beat the trio of Shinsuke Nakamura, Cesaro, and Mojo Rawley, who probably is in a bad mood after his friend Rob Gronkowski lost the 24/7 title to R-Truth. And if I were you, R-Truth, we better looking out, because I think Mojo Rawley would be looking for retribution. Come on now, people. Anyways, follow me here. And then the main event was the women's tag team title on the line as Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, Bliss Cross Applesauce, defending the champions against the original women's tag team champions when the titles brought back were Bayley and Sasha Banks. After all the confusion, the boss, Sasha Banks, decided to leverage a bank statement and reading this off WWE.com, so to speak, into a row to claim the titles for the second time from the original champions. So it'll be very interesting. Some tweets have been going out about this. Lacey Evans says, Tamina Snuka, are you busy? The Mama Bear Connection, loving that. That will be a team you can't mess with. They're both Mama Bears, they're both moms. Why not? Come on. And they're both fierce and vicious. Mama Bear Connection in the house. And then you got Kairi Sane with an exclamation point like, Nani? What? But, there's rumors going around that Io Shirai may end up moving on the either Raw or SmackDown roster. If that's the case, if she goes to Raw, she'll join forces with Kairi Sane. But, Kairi, you just hit your head on the stairs. You got to cut. Make sure you get better before you get back in that ring, because Nia Jax got vicious on you, girl. Just relax, Pirate Princess. But if she's the one that says, I'm not giving up, I'm not quitting, that's great. But relax a bit, conserve your energy, get back on your feet. And if Io Shirai moves up to Raw, rejoin forces with her, the Sky Pirates reunited, or they can call themselves the new Kabuki Warriors 2.0, and join forces with Asuka to make sure she keeps her title, and they win the tag team titles. You can talk about the most dominant stable between those three, if that's the case. I'm hoping Io Shirai wins the title tomorrow, NXT Women's Championship tomorrow night. But right now, I digress. We're doing this thing, okay? I gotta give it up to Drake Maverick, okay? Drake Maverick, I have a lot of respect for this guy. This kid comes into WWE. He's been along for a long time, and the cool thing about it is this theme song during the Indies was "Living on a Prayer" by Bon Jovi. You must be a Bon Jovi fan. So awesome sauce on that one. He worked very, very hard to fulfill his dream, to achieve his dream in the WWE. He came in, a couple of years ago, became the 205 Live general manager, and then he evolved into a competitor. going after the 24/7 title. Had a lot of comical antics with R-Truth, which I think is hilarious. I think it's wonderful. He's a very entertaining guy. If you don't believe me, watch him as Rockstar Spud on TNA Impact's Joker's Wild in 2014 when him and Bully Ray, this was 6 years ago, him and Bully Ray teamed up against Austin Aries and Mr. Ken Anderson. I'm telling you, it was the most entertaining match I've ever watched, and it was the funniest thing to see Bully Ray and Rockstar Spud team up. It was hilarious. It was a lot of fun. Him as chief of staff was hilarious and a lot of fun. He's a very entertaining guy. I'm glad he got a serious opportunity in the WWE via NXT, the Cruiserweight tournament at the end. Like I said, at the end, the two masked guys were there. I don't know if they're working for a Phantasma or what. There's something going on. I know they kidnapped Joaquin Wilde and Raul Mendoza. Who knows when we're going to see them again? But I don't know why the two masked guys come out. Are they been signed to the WWE under a mask? Are they the new conquistadors? We don't know, which is crazy enough because we have some old school 25 years ago with WWE in your house. Now it's an NXT Takeover event. You know, why not bring back the new version of the Conquistadors 3000? I don't know who they are, and it's weird. You know, you never know what's going through the mind of the WWE right now. You know, if it is if it's like a new version of Conquistadors, are we having seen the next generation or something like that? I don't know. What are they going to call them? The Super Conquistadors or the New Conquistadors or the Cyber Conquistadors? I don't know. You know, who are those two guys in the mask? I don't know. I still don't know. But I thought, Drake Maverick's career's over. I figured he'd be back on TNA Impact for Slammiversary. But that wasn't the case. Triple H says you earned this, handed over an NXT contract, signed it up, still in the WWE. Yes, sir. You know, they should have her name Michelle. I heard she's pretty good, too. So, and she's a former MCW Women's Champion. And she's very beautiful as well. And I think it'd be great to see husband and wife work together. You never know. I think if that was the case, I know she competed in the Mae Young Classic, so that'd be totally awesome. And Renee Michelle's always got something positive and inspirational to say as well. And a very beautiful young lady at that. I think WWE should sign her too. But with everything going on right now, it's very difficult to sign anybody up. But you know what, though? I know we're offered, and I know some other release superstars were offered low money contracts. Hopefully they'll take them, see them back in the WWE, and just say, hey, listen, we're working. That's cool with us. So I'm praying for that. So, but right now, Drake Maverick is back in the WWE. Like I said, the kid worked very hard, man, and very entertaining guy. And that means he's not done, and that means I would suspect that he's going to have something to say to Phantasma about the two guys that got involved in the matchup. Were they working for him? It'll be very interesting to see what happens next week on NXT television. That's for sure. I know In Your House tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. Shawn Michaels, Mia Yim, Keith Lee, Mara Ronaldo also joining, and X-Pac joining Caleb Braxton and the gang from the Bump at 10:30 tomorrow morning. And I'm probably going to miss some of it, but I'll probably watch it over again when I come home from church and all that. And it's just something that it's something, okay? It's something to deal with. I'm really also excited about the governor is doing phase 2 of this open up pandemic, but I haven't heard a word from my bosses about our mall. Our mall has not updated their status about where the mall stands, and I think it is going to be very, very difficult to reopen the mall. We have to clean it up and everything else, and the mall doesn't have the money for it, so I don't know where we stand on there. So I'm praying everything's okay. I know Pier 1 Imports will no longer be in business, so our Pier 1 Imports is going to be gone and everything else, and who knows? That could be that could be the new steakhouse. Expand it a little bit more. Hey, put it there instead of at the garage. But I know they want the garage, the Sears Auto Center garage. So there's lots of rallies going on and all that. So we're going to try to be careful if I decide to go out and do some shopping a little bit. So we'll see what happens, huh? It isn't going to be the very easiest thing in the world to get adjusted to all these new restrictions and everything else, but I think we're going to be okay. And one more thing before I conclude this video, and I'm sure y'all noticed I've been harassed by trolls. Some of them are using my name and using the word Fitch in the middle of the name again. And here we go again. But this time around, I tried to, listen, I said, what you're doing is wrong. It's immaturity, foolishness. You got to stop it. You can't stop it, And they're threatening to get me off YouTube once again, like blah blah blah. You should resign from YouTube and crap like that. No, I don't talk. I don't talk about hating on eBay or hating on. It's like they're just doing it just to get my gander up and everything else. I'm like, I've already dealt with this before. Crap. So I'm blocking them. I'm reporting them, and hopefully they get knocked off YouTube for good. But as far as I'm concerned, I deleted all their comments, blocked them, whatever, So I don't have to worry about that. I'll let don't let sleeping dogs lie, so to speak. And I don't know why my sister's dog don't like me anymore. It's like, I don't know if she's angry and upset, or I don't know what's up. Whatever. Let's see. That's it, man. And so I talked about internet etiquette in the last, those guys sending pics of their private parts to famous women, and like, they're not gonna, they're not gonna be impressed with that at all. Like, there's other better ways to impress a woman, for goodness sakes. But anyways, I don't have a girlfriend of my own. Why am I complaining about it? But because I was taught as a gentleman. I was taught to be a gentleman by my parents. Okay, so that's the way things are. Going to keep everybody in prayer. Between the protesters, and everything is going on. I have friends who are in the police force. It's getting difficult. That's the most difficult job they have. And so here locally in New Bedford or in Massachusetts, but there's been a lot of these protests have calmed down locally here, which is really, really good. Doing it peaceful and respectful. Hey, it's great. I like that. But sometimes if you can't play a part in it, just do your part. Try, do it in your own, deal with it in your own different way. Whether it's praying, and inspiring people and what, and that's all we can do right now. So I'm trying to bring the fun and entertainment back, but at the same time, I want to bring a little bit of inspiration, a little comfort, and a little bit of advice. Just to help you guys out. I know a lot of people are messing with me and all that. Listen, that's nothing new to me. I deal with it my own way. Like Renee Michelle said on Twitter, and I retweeted her tweet because I think it was very, very important. I was really excited when she said this because I personally, in my personal opinion, think that oh, Chance. Okay. I like Mina Shirakawa. She's gorgeous. She's pretty. Pretty. Pig Night. Mina is a silly girl. Mina Shirakawa is a silly girl. Pig Night. It's good to translate the tweet, though. Translate tweet. After this from... Alright. Oh, okay. I don't know if it's something that... Oh, I'm doing good. Scared the wits out of me. Anyway, she's also a bikini model. Super cute. Super cute. Can I pick that? Take that pic of her already? I want to see if I did. Let me just hold on just a second here. I always take pics that I like and try to put them on. Put them on Pinterest if I can. And let's see. What did I do? Oh, I did not. Okay. Time to, so I can do that then, huh? Alright. And, let's see. Women in wrestling. I have a Pinterest, yes indeed. So, here we go. What am I meant to do? Oh, that's right. You get easily distracted by beautiful women. There's no doubt about it. Cheapest. Somebody, I finally called out that guy with the naked selfie. Hopefully, hopefully Chuck E. Cheese finds the location, identifies the guy or something like that. Renee Michelle said blocking people is a form of self-care. Get rid of negativity. And that's what I'm doing. I'm taking care of myself. That's basically what it is. People think that I'm blocking people because they say I'm a coward. No, that is bull. That is bull, you trolls, and you know this better. It's called blocking people is self-care. Get rid of the negativity. You trolls that have been trolling me as of late, the reason why I'm blocking you, reporting you, you're a form of negativity, and that is not allowed on my YouTube channel. That is the way to go. And if you keep it up, I will call you out. And I don't want to do that. You know, I do not want to do that. These trolls do not get it. All right? I'm taking care of myself. All right? I don't need anybody to defend me. If they want to, that's fine. But the fact of the matter is this. I got this. That's why I always said the block button is available. I will do it. I will use it. And you know what? Zero tolerance, my friends. That's how I work things. All right? I like the fact that I'm using that block button. But to my subscribers out there who I have not blocked, thank you for tuning in. My mother has a YouTube channel of her own. She shares it with my sisters. Awesome content, and I share the video. So that's the way I am, and that's the way I roll. And we talked about what helps you with stress and anxiety and all that. To me, I said the most important thing is being thankful for my life, being thankful for my family, being thankful, have the attitude of gratitude. And some people agree with me. Rachel LaRue and Missy, I want to thank them for agreeing with me. I appreciate that. My pastor knows and understands it very well. I'm really cool with this. All right, so I got to run here. It's almost 9 o'clock. It's 8:45 right now. Tomorrow, June 7th, in WWE In Your House, NXT Takeover. That's the name of the NXT Takeover WWE In Your House. Check it out. And I'll be wearing my Io Shirai shirt tomorrow. And then I'll probably pop back on here to talk about what happened at NXT Takeover. And if you have not watched it yet, don't watch the video. Just watch the pay-per-view. All right? I'll see you guys later. You guys have a wonderful day. Episode 674 coming complete. Friday Night SmackDown review from June the 5th. All right? I'll see you later. Peace. Have a great and wonderful night.